I just posted this on Instagram and I feel like I probably need to just go ahead and get this posted all over. Actually filmed like an announcement before and I feel like I'm not gonna like that video at all. So without even watching it or attempting to edit it, I'm just gonna redo it. Step back far. Also, I'm still losing my voice, or recovering from losing my voice. We are expecting another baby. Like, very, very soon. I didn't really intend on hiding it. I don't know what inspired me. Why today, finally? Except that I do want to be able to post, and I struggle a lot to film or post content. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but you very, very rarely see me. The few videos that I have posted this year, a lot of times I'm not in them. The bloating everywhere else has also become like kind of undeniable. And so maybe that's part of the reason why I was like, all right, I need to just do it. I don't know. I did debate, just because it had been so long, I almost waited until the baby was born and just said like, surprise. But honestly, there have been so many things during this that I kind of want to share with you guys, and I don't want to have to backtrack that much. This puts us at almost 3 under 2, but not quite, because Huxley did just turn 2. And Everett is about to turn 1. Barely. We're going to be 3 under 3. This was, as with all of our children, it was all very intentional and planned out. We kind of have like an ideal family tree, I suppose, but also recognize that we want not a huge family, but a bigger family. And we're no spring chickens. In fact, I am now considered geriatric pregnancy. That's fun. Some of you watching this may know or may have followed along for our adoption journey. Our middle child right now, or about to be middle child, I guess, is adopted. And we, for this third child, it was kind of left up to the universe whether it was going to be biological or adopted. We would like to do both again, but this is what panned out. So I will say this is part of the reasons why I struggled some to stay on top of everything, because my first trimester was absolutely horrible. At one point I went to the hospital. I had some morning sickness with Huxley, and it was a little more than average, but like we powered through it. This was a lot worse than average, and so I was put on a prescription, and it helped. It wasn't a like fix-all, but it made a big difference. I spent a lot of that first trimester on the floor. This is how I remember it. I would every morning bring the boys downstairs with me, bring my bedding, my blankets, my pillows downstairs with me, and then I would nail us all in the living room on the floor so that I could still be, I'm trying to start this, let me turn you on. So that I could still be like interacting and kind of playing with the boys. I would lay us out like camping style on the floor, all spread out with toys, and meals were served there. And I watched a lot of Below Deck, which I've never watched before. I'm not a big reality TV person at all. I will also never watch it again because now it just brings back the memories of how I felt. But I would binge that and just really close my eyes through most of it. And also just wonder how people lived. How were people out there getting up and physically doing things and just leading normal lives, because the level of just awfulness I felt went on for so long that I couldn't even remember what it was like. That's dramatic, but you know, your hormones are also raging, so sometimes that's just how I felt. I'm very lucky that my mom lives next door, and so I want to say almost every day she works from home, but every day after work I feel like she would come down and just for an hour or two just sit there with them so that I could really zone out. And also, like, shout out to my boys, because I feel like somehow they just knew. It's like they could just see it in my face that, hey, mommy can't really like be chasing us around and be as fun as we want her to be. And so that's kind of when they also started playing with each other, which was really convenient. And so they were, I mean, remarkably like easy during that time. Second trimester, third trimester though have been pretty much status quo, I feel like. I've had all of the normal pregnancy issues, really bad heartburn, aches and pains and body stuff. What are we making? Yeah, well, you know, you have an entire 2 plates of food that I've made for you today that you have not touched. Yeah. Well, you want to eat the rice? Rice? That's not cooked yet. No, you can't eat. That's not. Mama's cooking some right now, then you can have it. Yeah. Okay. You can have banana right now. Banana? No? Okay. You could eat your dinner, which is sitting on your plate. Yeah? You know you don't like it? Cool.
Mama.
Uh-huh. And who's that?
Hucky.
A lot of big things coming up in the next couple of weeks, and I felt like this couldn't be put off any longer, or else I was not going to end up sharing any of that with you either. Pregnant content in addition to mom life content and farm life content and animal rescue content and home improvement content. I don't know. This is just everything, guys. Okay, say bye.
Bye.